It's really interesting how the flow of time really switches things up. No one can predict it, and it seems no one can escape it. Time stops for nothing. Those grand, legendary battles, all those years ago, in that legendary complex. Then, fast forward 7 years. Their offspring finally getting strong enough to leave that complex for the good. Traveling out to that special countryside battleground, the ancient battleground, and interacting with a very unique, different bear, and donating their power to preserve the future of the world and Beyblade. Once they met their goals, they too vanished, all separating and reuniting with their families and loved ones. But still, with a new light, darkness can creep in. That's Bear. It placed a curse on the whole planet. And since that very moment, when he vanished, 3 more years have passed. Crazy to think it has been an entire decade since the end of the war in that legendary complex. As much as things change, they remain the same. Their future is now. But what will be the next steps? Up in the legendary countryside location. I warned you. Nothing and no one can escape fate. No one can escape the flow of time. All good things must come to an end. And even your short little attempt at releasing as much power as possible came to an end. You may have won the battle, but the war is just getting started. Better yet, it's been going on for millennia. The cold, the darkness, all of the chills, all creeped in. And your precious Gaia may be fighting back, may be using all of its power to make things go back to normal. Warmer weather, no more bone-chilling cold, more heat. But that doesn't matter, because your destiny is already written. Before the story even gets started, I told you all, didn't I? I placed a curse on this godforsaken planet. And no one or nothing will be able to escape it. As much as things change, they remain the same, and vice versa. Whew. I give you props, Gaia. You really have made things look good around here. But all of the joy of warmth and growth is only a temporary illusion. Things can change so much, yet remain the same. The legendary spot of that last meeting changed so much. Quiet, desolate, empty. The small forest right next to this home. Chopped, splintered, obliterated. Nothing now but a barren wasteland. That legendary view. You may be melting away the snow, but the chilling darkness will never go away. Things do remain the same, but change so much. As much as they change, they remain the same, and vice versa. The same could be said about time. It's an endless circle of creation and destruction. This legendary location where those bays looked out for the last time after that grand battle before all splitting up. That legendary log, nothing more than a burning crevice, a scorched abyss, a desolate desert of ash. So too is your bright and shining future. No matter how much you try to stop it, you cannot avoid the circle of fate. The cycle of time stops for no one, and you can do everything in your power to stop it. You tried to stop me. You tried to stop the inevitable, but sadly it wasn't enough. I'm still here, and this is only the beginning. A mere spark of the true forest fire of destruction. Putting it metaphorically, you're all doomed. My curse is working perfectly. The seeds have already been planted. It's only a matter of time before they bloom. The never-ending cycle will continue. You better pray for all of your descendants. They're doomed. I can't wait to see all the prosperity and blooming, because it will be ripped out from right underneath you. It's time to flip the hourglass upside down. Let the blooming commence. Let the prosperity rise. Let the thriving get underway. And let the games begin. Enjoy it while it lasts, because soon everything you see will burn. Let the games begin. TikTok. For the last 3 years since that meetup, when the Bays finally came out to the country, the land was cold, barren, buried beneath snow. Gaia was in a state of recovery. But now, it is all melted away. But the ground still remain so desolate, empty, void of vegetation. There is still a very long way to go. So this is the beginning of the new generation. I've been countlessly excited to see it. At the same time, I can't help but wonder. So much excitement, it literally sends shivers down my core. A great shiver in my bones. What will happen, I wonder? I may not see all, or know the complete flow of time, but doing this long enough, I definitely cannot wait to see the excitement. How will this go? We shall see. See you all in the new century.